Tonight, an arrest in connection to the dog bite incident in Newport News that sent 4 people to the hospital. Thank you for joining us. I'm Janet Roach.
And I'm Connor Reel. Now, Derek Lytle has been following this story since he spoke to neighbors who saw the attack earlier this week. And Derek, you were the only reporter there when police actually made this arrest.
Yeah, Janet, Connor, it was here just after noon that Newport News police made the arrest of Robert Packer on a handful of charges, including felony human endangerment by an animal owner. This is the same Robert Packer linked to January 6th's insurrection. Now, neighbors have been pleading, begging since Labor Day evening when the dog bites occurred for some type of accountability. You can even see bloodstains still on some of these doorsteps. Many of those neighbors driving by and saying that now that an arrest has been made, there's a sigh of relief. Labor Day Monday, police responded to a gruesome scene. Blood-splattered porches. 4 people rushed to the hospital after being bit by 2 Dogo Argentinos on Barboard Drive in Newport News. 3 days later, Newport News resident Robert Packer arrested in connection to the incident.
If an animal owner is not being a responsible animal owner, then it's our responsibility to come in and address that concern one way or the other.
Wayne Gilbert with Animal Control says, including the felony charge, Packer will be charged with 2 counts of dog attacking while at large, 1 count of dogs running in a pack, 2 counts of vicious dog, and 2 counts of not having a city license. Additionally, Thursday, Animal Welfare seized 6 puppies and made a discovery of what else was on property.
There were 6 puppies, an adult dog, 4 rabbits, and 1 deceased rabbit that we had to seize.
Neighbors who visited with 13 News earlier this week described close calls with the same dogs throughout several months leading up to the incident Monday. Packer was serving prison time for his involvement in the January 6th storming of the Capitol, and those neighbors believe the dogs have been a problem since he returned home, pardoned by President Trump.
With all those people getting attacked, he's going to be held on some kind of accountability. I mean, honestly, he has to.
Neighbors still in the hospital, fighting through multiple surgeries. Thomas Payne says his friends will have a long road to recovery.
Some of the neighbors that have gone and visited, there's been some positive updates. It sounds like everyone's going to make it, but they're not going to be the same.
He hopes the arrest and the seizure of the dogs will bring closure and peace back to a once quiet neighborhood.
A cloud over the neighborhood with the dogs. I just hopefully this will end it all after this. The one good that would come from it is just this ending it all. And we shouldn't have to worry about crossing the street or walking down the street and worrying about getting attacked by some dogs that get loose all the time.
Now, as for the dogs that were involved in the bite incident, it will be up to a judge moving forward if they are put down. Now, the puppies that were seized, a court hearing next Wednesday will decide if the city will take ownership of them, and then the city may plan to move forward in attempting to find them loving homes via adoption. Now, I did have a lengthy phone conversation with Robert Packer just before the arrest was made, and he chose to not make a comment on the dog incident before he talked to a lawyer. Here in Newport News Live, Derek Lytle, 13 News Now.
All right, Derek, thank you for that update. And there was an additional mixed breed dog on the property that Animal Welfare is working to seize this afternoon.